Hello, everyone. Hate starting off the show on a sour note, but we must. I must confess, I had never heard of this man before, but many of you are well familiar with him. I'm familiar with his work because I had no idea till today. Surrealist Swiss painter H.R. Geiger, G-I-G-E-R, passed away yesterday at the age of 74. He's best known for inspiring the design of the creature in the Alien movie franchise. Oh yeah, we know about that. Also had a long, deep connection with music, whether by way of commissioned pieces or licensing deals. His disturbing, erotic, biomechanical images were frequently used for album cover art, among other musically related projects. And Rolling Stone magazine, yeah, I love them. Highlighted some of the best of those eerie uses. So he passed away at the age of 74. H.R. Geiger, there he is, quite the artist, no doubt about that. Yeah, it's funny. One of my fans, my friend Kevin, he's like, "Hey, my man Kevin Sherman." He's like, "H.R. Geiger passed away." I'm like, "Who the hell's that?" He's like, "I didn't know either, but everybody's posting about him." So obviously, you fans out there are familiar with him, and now we are too. H.R. Geiger, moment of silence. Rest in peace, brother. You'll be definitely missed. Your artwork will be missed as well. All right, H.R. Geiger. Learn something new every day, otherwise it's a day wasted. So let's get ready into party mode, because that's right, that's what we do. Hello, everyone. It is indeed Tuesday, May 13th in the year of our Lord 2014. How are all you doing out there? I am doing awesome as always. Wicked awesome. It is indeed 2 for Tuesday. So it's 2 babes, 2 songs, 2 hunks, 2 trivia questions, and 2 beers. Because you know beer is good for you. You hot diggity dog damn right it is. And today's unofficial sponsor of our show is, last week was my good friend Krystal Addiction, Krystal Lloyd Gilzani. So you gotta check her page out, Krystal Addiction. But check out Red 5 Photography, my man Lightning Mike Gore. Big blues fan. I worked with him down here in Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as Southern Oklahoma. Same damn state. He's from Oklahoma. Living down here in Yeehaw, Texas. He's a photographer. He is a Yankees fan. But he's a good guy. And Lightning Mike Gore, good photographer as well. So check his page out. It's liked by our Beer and Song of the Day Facebook page. Give him a like, will you? Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, I'm parched. I need beer, and by golly, I got a good one for you. Oh, baby, it's been a long time since I've had this one. Yuengling Porter, Pottsville, Pennsylvania, since 1829. That's right, the oldest brewery in America. Awesome stuff. They do not sell Yuengling west of the Mississippi or in New England, which I think is a crime. This stuff is 5% normal strength beer. It's funny because BeerAdvocate.com says 4.7 and RateBeer.com, the one I always use, says 5%. So, and you can't find the percentage on the website, so shit, who knows? Yuengling's website does not show it. Proud beer opening apparatus, proper technique. Here we go. Ooh, good pop too. 45-degree angle right into the beer consumption apparatus. Right over the keyboard. Something said damn good. Haven't spilled a drop yet. Never have, never will. Yes, it is. Cheers to beers to all of you. Process say Germany could buy as they say in Japan. This stuff is awesome. A big solid A on this here beer. I love it. You will too. Yuengling Porter. If you can't get anywhere you live at, find a friend who can. That's what I did. Thank you, Brandon Vespa, my good friend. You rock. Alright. So we got some birthdays for today. And right off the bat, a real sweetheart of a lady, a former real babe of the day on Beer and Song of the Day, and the owner of that world famous, awesome, ominous clothing, my good friend Janine. Happy milestone birthday to you. How you doing, girl? Hope you're doing well. Ominous Clothing, an awesome, awesome company, awesome clothes, an awesome lady indeed. And I know you're partying it up right now, as you should. You know, happily married, although you do have that second husband, Lemmy Kilmister. Oh, that's right, the lead singer of Motorhead. And I failed to put some Motorhead on for today's show, so my apologies for that. If you want to hear some Motorhead, let me know, Janine. All you got to do is ask. And yours truly, the Reverend Dr. B, the Love Doctor, he will make it happen. I'm all about you, the fans. I support like a double D bra, underwire. That's support. And Janine, my friend, happy milestone birthday to you. Hope you have a wicked awesome day. Party hard and enjoy. Celebrate like it's 1969, minus the acid. Cheers and beers to you. Such great beer. Next on the list, this man's celebrating a milestone birthday as well. Different milestone. My man Chris Garton, Garton. He's a Mafia Wars player, a newer addition to the Mafia Wars crew. That's right, it's all about whacking schmucks and schmuckettes. Get off of work, ice some fools. Great way to get rid of pent-up frustration. That's what I do. It's a lot of fun. And nobody gets hurt, for real, you know. But Chris, great having you on the crew. Hope you're doing well and happy birthday to you. Hey, celebrate well and enjoy. Happy milestone birthday to you. Cheers and beers. Next on the list, my good friend Diane Anderson. Diane, another Mafia Wars player. Mafia-ette. Part of the crew. That's right. Teamwork makes the dream work, doesn't it? Well, Diane, always great having you as a part of the crew. And thank you for your help. Thank you for your support. And happy birthday to you. Hope you have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. Cheers and beers. Next on the list, my man Kurt Wampole Jr. Kurt, this guy, you know what he does? Airline pilot. He flies airplanes for a living. How awesome is that? Wicked awesome. I know it from jolly old England. And Kurt, remember 3 years ago when we went to Bible camp together? Remember that? We found God, learned lots of scripture, and we did learn a little bit about adult beverages too, huh? Didn't we? Well, my good man Kurt, great hanging with you, great working with you. And brother, have a wicked awesome day. Or as they like to say, méchant Janine, French for wicked awesome. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, eh? That's what I'm talking about. Oh, Canada, indeed. You gotta give some love to our neighbors up north. Except for them damn Montreal Canadiens, which beat my Bruins last night. They whooped our ass. Squeeze me. That's how I feel about that. Montreal Canadiens, they flat out beat my Bruins. But Kurt, happy birthday, man. Hope you have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. Cheers and beers. Frickin' Montreal Canadiens. Game 7 tomorrow night, Boston, Massachusetts. Oh yeah, it's gonna be war. Good God, y'all. What's it good for? Normally absolutely nothing. But in this case, it's gonna be absolutely awesome, especially if my Bruins win. If my Bruins don't win, you'll know. Alright, because Thrash Metal Thursday will be a very angry episode. How about a happy birthday to my good friend Mike Pickles? Mike, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Legendary badass of a man I work with down here in Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as Western Louisiana. That's right. And Mike, aren't you a badass crew dog, if I remember correctly? Hell, I can't remember. Let me know if I'm right or wrong, brother. Hey, Mike, hope you have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. Mike Pickles, a great man indeed. Cheers and beers. Alright. How about Terrific Teri? Oh, that's right, Terrific Teri. A Mafia on the Mafia Wars. Now, I couldn't post on your wall to tell you happy birthday, so I just grabbed one of your Mafia Wars posts, you know. And looks like the last time you posted was March 23rd. Hope you're still playing the Mafia Wars. I haven't heard from you in a long time. I'd love to hear from you. But, Teri, hope you have a wicked awesome day, my friend. Celebrate well and enjoy. Cheers and beers, my dear lady. Hope you enjoy the show. Alright. There's our birthdays for today. Now, we had a couple trivia questions. One of them nobody got. The other one, somebody got and they had a very awesome explanation for it. Alright, the first one. The plastic pink flamingo is the official city bird of which city? Well, I would have thought Florida too. And a couple of our awesome fans out there did guess Florida, different cities. This blew my mind. First of all, are there even flamingos in Madison, Wisconsin? Because apparently, the plastic pink flamingo. Oh, gee, that's why. Hey, maybe if I read my own question. Well, my lovely lady admin Gidget, she posted the question. So, the plastic pink flamingo is the official city bird of Madison, Wisconsin. That's right, the capital of Wisconsin. Their official city bird's the plastic pink flamingo. Couldn't even get a real bird? Michelle Nix, my friend, what's up with your state? You're killing me. Good guess on Florida, though. I thought so, too, but... Yep, so there you go. Now, this was a good trivia question, and I had no idea. This one blew me away. Who provided the voiceover narration for the original 1974 film, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre? If you've never seen that movie, it's not for the kids. Great movie indeed. Of course, the movie from 1972, Last House on the Left, was a precursor to Texas Chainsaw Massacre because in that movie, the father used a chainsaw against the killer. Last House on the Left, on the left. Original Wes Craven film, 1972, one of his very early films. Oh, that's a doozy. I remember seeing that like almost 30 years ago. But yeah, so Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Now, my good friend Kevin Sherman, the real movie buff that you are, okay? He's going to film college, so this is no surprise. And he whoops my ass in movie pop every week. The only one that beats me in movie pop, I might add, Kevin Sherman, jackass. I'm going to get you eventually. But he said John Larroquette. And Kevin went on to say, I was talking to Gunnar Hansen, who was Leatherface in Texas Chainsaw Massacre, at the horror convention I attended last year. Yes, I can vouch for that. I saw pictures. He got a picture with Leatherface Gunnar Hansen. Pretty cool. And Kevin said that they talked about the film, and he told us stories from behind the scenes. Such a great guy. Sadly, I didn't have enough money to get his autograph at the time. Shouldn't have to pay for autographs, in my opinion. That's my philosophy. I don't believe in paying for autographs, okay? I'll just be straight up with you. Maybe if it's for a fundraiser, okay. You know, if it's like to cure kids' cancer or something. You know, if it's for a worthy cause, I'd gladly donate for an autograph. But just to suck money out of people so you can get richer? Here, I'll sign my name for you. Yeah, I don't know. It's just my personal belief. I don't believe in that shit, but... it is what it is, you know. But anyway, Kevin, you nailed it. Wicked awesome job, brother. Big love, Dr. Salute to you. Oh, hell yeah. And I'll drink to that. Very nicely explained. Maybe next time he'll hook you up with an autograph. I think he should. All right. How about a couple quick additional shout-outs? My good friend Krystal Lloyd Dozani and her wonderful lesser half, Ruben Dozani, the walking muscle with the head that he is. You know Krystal. She's really a real sweetheart. Stunningly gorgeous. Krystal Addiction. She was our very first unofficial sponsor of the show. First or second, between you and my man Wally Fortier, you two were like my first two unofficial sponsors for this show. Krystal Lloyd Dozani, badass age ranger, her and Ruben, who I worked with in jolly old England. That's right. Didn't start because danger is no stranger to an age ranger. She's from Wyoming. He's from Colorado. Two square states. They are not square people, though. Okay? But, Krystal and Ruben, I miss you two big time. And I'd love to see you again soon. And Krystal is stunningly gorgeous. Ruben, you're not gorgeous to me, buddy. No offense. You're better looking than me, but then again, so are most people. And I think all men are ugly, disgusting, and repulsive, but that's me. You know, I don't get turned on by hair and balls and muscles and... ugh, gross. If I was a woman, I'd be the biggest lesbian in the world. But Ruben and Krystal, I love you guys. We love you. We miss you. And Krystal, I got a little. I know you're in the burlesque dancer. She's a published poet twice, and she knows it. And does a travel. She's got her own travel business that she does. I mean, this woman is an entrepreneur, aspiring actress, pinup model. Krystal does it all. Ruben, he's there for her support. He's a hard-working man as well, and an amazing, amazing couple. To the two of Utes, I say cheers and beers. And Krystal, I think you're gonna like one of the babes of the day today. I thought of you when I picked her. All right, and let's give a shout out to my man Kevin Searle, the pride of Martha's Vineyard Island. Awesome guy, awesome friend, cancer survivor. This guy fighting, baby, always fighting. He has kicked cancer's ass, and awesome stuff. Kevin, always great hearing from you, my friend. I want to give you a shout out and say, hey, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Brother, you rock. We need more like you in the world, no doubt about that. Kevin's always putting up positive posts and stuff like that, you know. A man that celebrates life. And that's what it's all about, folks. Every day in life is a blessing in itself. If the day ends in a Y, it's a wicked awesome day, as long as you're alive and breathing and willing to see it. And able to see it. Not willing, oh shit. Some people aren't willing, but you know what? Count your blessings. Kev, awesome guy. Cheers and beers. Hope you enjoy the show, my friend. And like you, that's right, Martha's Vineyard Island vintage crew, baby. Vintage. Hard to read on this camera, but, you know, it is what it is. I ain't rich. Rich at heart. There you go. All right. How about we get to our first hunk of the day on beer and song of the day? Being A. Going vintage today, speaking of vintage. Why don't we bring out he was most famously known as Gilligan. That's right, Bob Denver. There he is with his goatee. Bob Denver. He was Maynard G. Krebs in the Dobie Gillis show, the TV show Dobie Gillis with Dwayne Hickman. Hard to believe I can't believe Bob Denver passed away at the age of 70. He's just the type of guy you just didn't ever expect to die because he was so full of life. Cool hat. Dang it, I should have worn my Gilligan hat today. Shit. That's a semi-Gilligan hat, I suppose. It's all good. But, yeah, great actor. A great man indeed. And definitely sorely missed. Bob Denver, rest in peace, man. The Love Doctor salutes you as well. Very, very funny actor. And very cool. Gilligan. Celebrity birthdays. Speaking of celebrities, huh? Oh, yeah. Ginger. Yeah. I wonder how many times he played with her. And Marianne. I hope he didn't play with Mrs. Howell. That'd be kind of disturbing. So yeah, Debbie Ryan, actress, 21 today. And believe me, she's smoking. I might have to feature her as Baby Today on a future episode. I just got to make sure that her pictures are 18 or over. I do not do child pornography because it's disgusting. How about Stevie Wonder? Phenomenal singer, blind singer, Motown Records, legendary badass, 64 years old today. He's been doing music for 50 years. It was originally on those, remember those Frankie Avalon and Funicello movies, American International Pictures, as little Stevie Wonder, young kid, blowing the harmonica? Oh, yeah. Stevie Wonder's been doing music over 50 years and doing a great job of it. There he is, Dwayne Hickman and Bob Denver. That was an awesome duo right there. How about Bobby Valentine, former Red Sox manager, former Japanese League manager, former New York Mets manager, former Major League ball player. Bobby V. He's 64 years old today as well. There we go. Dennis Rodman. Oh, God, I could never stand that son of a bitch. I'm sorry. I think Dennis Rodman is one of the most disturbing individuals in history. Hell of a basketball player, the best rebounder in NBA history. No question about that. The Worm. But boy, what a weirdo he is. 53 years old today. Sonny Leone. hot, gorgeous actress. She is 33 years old today and looks fantabulous. Got a friend of mine that turned 33 today. That's kind of cool. The late, great Richie Valens, folks. Richie Valens, I cannot say enough great things about. We all know he was tragically killed February 3rd, 1959, Clear Lake, Iowa. Plane crash with Buddy Holly in the Big Bopper. Richie Valens, only 17 years old at the time. Just imagine how huge of a musician he would have been. Mexican-American musician. I mean, he would have been the Mexican Elvis, easily. He was already becoming a superstar, and he was 17 years old. Oh, and he was very much an accomplished guitarist as well. Darius Rucker, former lead singer of Hootie Who Blows Fish, as I like to call them, Hootie and the Blowfish, went on to become a country singer. Rare African-American country singer. They do exist, folks. Don't be stereotypical now. And he's a pretty damn good country singer, too. I got to give him that. He is very good. Great singer. I've always liked Darius Rucker. He's 48 and doing great. Then we got Stephen Colbert. News guy. Stephen Colbert, 50 years old today. Milestone birthday, and a big one at that. B. Arthur. Boy, I miss her. She was Maude in the TV show Maude. Obviously, we loved her as Dorothy in the Golden Girls. And some sorts, she used to always be listed as being born in 1926. It later changed to 1923 and then 1922. So she changes her age all the time, apparently. Yeah, they do that in Hollywood. Sadly, passed away in 2009 at the age of 86. But B. Arthur, oh, she was hilarious. A great actress indeed. Joe Louis, the Bronx Bomber. That's right, legendary boxer. Born 100 years ago today, 1914. Passed away at the age of 66 in 1981. Harvey Keitel. Badass, tough guy. Actor. Beast. Harvey Keitel, 75 years old today. Unbelievable. And I'd probably still whoop our asses. Alright, now we got, I can't believe I'm going to give him credit, but PK Subban. I know Bruins fans like me. PK Subban, 25 years old today. Milestone birthday, the perfect age. He is that tough guy, badass black hockey player on the Canadiens that's been kicking the shit out of my Bruins. And sadly, you heard me mention about a week ago about some people were posting Rachel's stuff about PK Subban. Those aren't Bruins fans. They're obviously stupid. If you're going to be racist about PK Subban, I mean, yeah, the guy, we hate him. He's a Bruin killer. He is. And he's a tough guy. He's a dick on the ice. But he's actually a pretty funny player. He's one of the best players on the Canadiens. But what a lot of people don't know is one of his younger brothers is a goaltender for our minor league hockey team, the Providence Bruins. So, yeah, even though we can't stand PK Subban, he's got tie-in with our Boston Bruins, with his brother. So, those that are dropping N-bombs on him and stuff, yeah, obviously it shows how much you're a fan of his brother, right? Idiots. Racism. Racism deserves that. So stupid. Just hate PK Subban because he's whooping our ass and he's on the Montreal Canadiens. But don't hate him because of his race. That's just dumb. How about Mary Wells? Phenomenal Motown singer, born this day 1943, passed away 1992, much too young at the age of 49. Singer of the song My Guy. Oh, yeah. And then Mike Bibby, basketball player, point guard, 36 years old today. And pitcher, major league pitcher, Oakland A's, San Francisco Giants, Barry Zito, 36 today as well. Empty as the brain cells of an average Yankee fan. I got a cure for that. It is 2 for Tuesday. How about another Yuengling, huh? There you go. Oh, baby. Yuengling, black and tan. I love this stuff. I love it a lot. You will too. 5.2% of absolute exquisite wicked awesomeness. Listed as 4. You know what? Yuengling Porter, I think, was listed as 4.5 on Beer Advocate. This one was listed as 4.7. But in ratebeer.com, 5.2. And I do believe it's 5.2. Whatever it is, who gives a shit? It's all about flavor anyway. Proper opening apparatus, proper technique. Good pop again. 45 degree right in the beer consumption apparatus, right over the keyboard consumption. That damn good. Haven't spilled drop yet. Never have, never will. Damn it, I should have had them get me a Yuengling beer consumption apparatus. Ah! Cheers to beers to all of you pros, they say in Germany, goodbye as they say in Japan. Oh, man. Big A on this here beer as well. I'll be honest, folks. I don't know which one I like better. I really don't. They're both freaking awesome. Wicked awesome. Alright. So there's your celebrity birthdays for today on Beer and Song of the Day. Let's bring out our first baby of the day and our first song of the day. And Krystal Dozani, my dear. This lady, famous burlesque dancer in the 1940s. I think you're going to be inspired. I think you're going to dig this woman. Maybe you've heard of her. How about we bring out Sherry Britton, Britton. Sherry Britton, Sherry, Sherry Britton. Born in 1918, passed away in 2008 at the age of 89, just short of 90 years old. Good long life. Burlesque, very risque back in those days. And let's bring out a song from that era. I want to say it's probably around 1946. I know it's from the 1945 to 48 CD that I have. Clyde Bernhardt, Sweet Jam Jam. Sweet Jam Jam. Interesting name for a song. Clyde Bernhardt. Tail end of World War II right here, folks. It is not. It's almost see-through. There's actually clothes on there, YouTube. Don't ban me. December 28, 2006, I got my YouTube channel started. Sorry, I forgot to pump up the volume. There we go.
I'll take a franc on roll. Don't need your cake and chicken to satisfy my soul. Don't need no money at all, but you don't need money to ball. So I'll just
I want to go with some boogie woogie jive music, early R&B for today. With a great instrumental break, of course. Jazzy. Kind of jazzy sound today. Hello. Sherry Britton. Hot, real hot, damn hot, wicked hot, smoking hot. Yeah, baby. Nice knockers too, I might add. And look at that, she knows how to read. That's kind of sweet. Apes, Men, and Morons. Interesting name for a book. Faded color photo, maybe? I wonder what the jam's all about, eh? Squeeze me. Now, my good friend Krystal Dozani, she gave us on Beer and Song of the Day an idea a long time ago. And Krystal, I've never given you enough credit for this, but you were the one that gave me the idea of mentioning this day in history. You know, different facts, because, you know, you and I love different facts and stuff like that. You know, this day in history, stuff like that. Which is why every day, thanks to you, Krystal, we do this day in history. For instance, on this day in 2005, Star Trek Enterprise broadcast its final show in the United States. That was her later in life, Sherry Britton. Like I said, she lived to be 89, almost 90 years old. Pretty impressive. Let's bring out our next hunk of the day. A real screen legend, a real comedian, a legend of a man. And he does the Jerry Lewis Labor Day telethon every year and raises millions of dollars for multiple sclerosis. Awesome stuff. Jerry Lewis. He's 88 years old now, still going strong. We loved him with Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis, one of the greatest comedy duos of all time. And of course, you know, movies like The Nutty Professor in 1963 was just legendary. Him and Dean Martin went separate ways after 1956's movie Hollywood or Bust. And they both still had successful careers. But Jerry Lewis, man, dude was an acid trip. And Dean Martin, you know, it was like Abbott and Costello. Jerry Lewis was the crazy one. Dean Martin was more the straight-laced one. Still funny as well, of course, though. Jerry Lewis, I'm glad he's still with us. I wish Dean was as well. But, yeah, you can't help but love this guy. He was a riot. And he does great things today. Hey, on this day in 1993, CBS's Knots Landing ends its 14-year run with their 334th show in the Netherlands. On this day in 1992, final episode of Night Court airs on NBC TV. On this day in 1983, Reggie Jackson is the first Major League Baseball player to strike out 2,000 times. Yikes. Yeah, he ended up striking out like over 2,100 times in his Major League career. But he hit a lot of home runs too, 563 of them. On this day in 1978, Joey, Joie, is it Joey or Joey? I don't know. Chitwood drives a Chevette. Oh God, a Chevette. Yeah, I remember the Chevy Chevette. What a shitbox car that was. But he drove the Chevy Chevette 5.6 miles on just 2 wheels. That's pretty cool. Wow, that's a long distance for 2 wheels. On this day in 1960, WOLE TV Channel 12, Aguadillo, Puerto Rico, begins broadcasting. On this day in 1959, Kraft Music Hall with Milton Berle last airs on NBC TV. On this day in 1955, Mickey Mantle, New York Yankees' greatest switch hitter of all time, hit 3 consecutive home runs of at least 463 feet. Folks, those weren't just home runs. They were bombs. Mickey Mantle hit some of the longest home runs in Major League history. The guy was a freaking animal. On this day in 1950, Diners Club issues its very first credit card. The first credit card ever. Diners Club, that's right. Now you know. Jerry Lewis. What a riot. Don't confuse him with Jerry Lee Lewis, okay? There it is, Nutty Professor. Oh, yeah, I think we'll have to feature this one as Cinema Saturday episode down the road. No doubt about that, because she's hot. Gotta feature her as Baby of the Day, him as a hunk. On this day in 1949, the first British-produced jet bomber, the Canberra. Hey, Canberra, that's the capital of Australia, just in case you're wondering. Makes its first test flight. Pretty cool. On this day in 1942, helicopter makes its first ever cross-country flight. Now, mind you, the helicopter didn't first start until 1939, so only 3 years after. It's pretty good. Also on this day in 1942, pitcher Jim Tobin. Never heard of him personally, but he belted 3 home runs in one game. When a pitcher hits 3 home runs in one game, that's incredible. Most pitchers are lucky to hit 3 home runs in their career. Wow. On this day in 1930, a farmer was killed by hail in Lubbock, Yeehaw, Texas. It's the only known fatality due to hail. That's a shitty way to go. Yikes, pelted to death. On this day in 1919, wow, there's a young picture of Jerry Lewis. My goodness. On this day in 1918, first U.S. airmail stamps issued. Price, 24 cents. Yeah, you know. And I'll drink to that. Well, let's get to the last babe of the day and the last song of the day for beer and song of the day, because the General Tso's chicken is almost done. Mama's making General Tso's chicken from scratch. Ain't I a lucky guy? Krystal Dozani, you know Farrah's world famous cooking. You've been here. You've been a guest co-hostess on Beer and Song of the Day. And we miss you. You bring yourself and your wonderful lesser half Ruben back down here in Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as Northern Mexico sometime, okay? In the meantime, let's bring out Ivory Joe Hunter. Did a great song in 1951 called I Almost Lost My Mind. 1956. Shit. What the hell's the name of that song? Featured in the movie Stand By Me. Since I Met You, Baby. A great ballad as well. Ivory Joe Hunter, one of the smoothest voices in music history. Did some couple great ballads, but this one he did a little bit more up-tempo because he could boogie woogie and jive it as well. Ivory Joe Hunter, 7th Street Boogie. And I want to say this one's from about 1946 as well, approximately, as we show off the lovely, gorgeous, totally wicked, awesome Anne Francis. Born 1930, passed away in 2011 at the age of 80. I remember her in the episode of The Twilight Zone, where she was a mannequin. Now, this is from March 25th, 1955 screen test. She was featured in the 1956 color movie The Forbidden Planet. Anne Francis was stunningly gorgeous. Gotta have a great instrumental break. Wow! That'll make you blow your horn right there, won't it? Oh, hell yeah, guys. She's got a beautiful pussy cat. Another picture of her and her pussy cat. There it is, 1956 movie, The Forbidden Planet. Little see-through there. She's not naked there. But oh boy, I want to watch that movie now. Anne Francis, boy, was she hot. Hey, socially acceptable back in the day, slaying lungs. Oh, cleavage, French for cleavage. I love this picture. My camera does not do it justice. It is really cute. On this day in 1917, a very famous day, especially if you're Catholic, the first appearance of Mary, you know, the Virgin Mary, to 3 shepherd children in Fatima, Portugal. Yeah, the miracle of Fatima, as they call it to this day, 97 years ago today. Unbelievable. But apparently there's a lot. I mean, because of that day, it is like a shrine nowadays. The miracle at Fatima. Check that out sometime. On this day in 1916, it was called Indian Day at the time, but Native American Day is first observed. How about that? Happy Native American Day. On this day in 1913, the first 4-engine aircraft built and flown. Igor Sikorsky in Russia. Yep, the Russians beat us to it. Igor Sikorsky. Sikorsky, you recognize that name. The helicopter. Igor Sikorsky, definitely a legend in aviation. On this day in 1912, the Royal Flying Corps forms in jolly old England. On this day in 1888, one of the most famous poems of all time, especially if you're a baseball fan. The Wolf Hopper first recited, Casey at the bat. The mighty Casey struck out. There we go. There's Anne Francis from the Twilight Zone, where she's a mannequin in the movie. I love this. I love Twilight Zone. I own every single episode ever made for all 5 seasons. 18 hour-long episodes, 138 half-hour episodes, total 156 episodes. Awesome stuff. Ran from 1959 to 1965. On this day in 1865, South Brownsville, Yeehaw, Texas. Palmito Ranch, Palmito, I don't know, Palmito, however you want to pronounce it. Final engagement of the Civil War. Private John J. Williams of the 34th in India, from Indiana, the last man killed. That's gotta suck. On this day in 1846, better late than never, I'll say. The United States declares war on Mexico 2 months after fighting begins. Well, gee. Well, yeah, we're going to start whooping your ass. All right, now we're going to declare war. Let's see if that shit would fly nowadays. But anyway, Mexican War, 2 years, 1846 to 1848. And yeah, we won that one. On this day in 1830, the Republic of Ecuador is founded with Juan Jose Flores as president. On this day in 1637, Cardinal Richelieu, 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 Je ne peux pas français très bien, I don't speak French very well, but yeah, a little bit. He creates the table knife. That's something we can all appreciate. See, knife. I can't even speak English properly. I'm from Massachusetts. What do you want from me, huh? Finally, on this day in 1607, English colonists, John Smith. Yeah, you know that name, John Smith. English colonists and John Smith land near James River in Virginia. Yeah, baby. Jamestown, Virginia. I got a lot of beer left to drink. Let's stroll over her a little bit more. Anne Francis. Stunningly gorgeous back in her day. No doubt about that. Well, folks. 5:59. You know what that means? Dinner served at 6 o'clock. So you know what time it is, right? Damn right, Reverend Dr. B. Time to slam the rest of your here beer. Empty. That's the brain cells of an average Los Angeles Lakers fan. Folks, it's time to make like a fetus to head out. So everybody take care. Have a wicked awesome night and day. Peace be the journey. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't drive my spirit drink, or you might kill yourself or somebody else. Squeeze me. Drinking and driving is dumber than being an average New York Jets fan. What's dumber than that is rooting for puke-infested goober schnitzels like Eli. Oh, I'm as good as Tom Brady. Yeah, right. You, your brother, and your dad have the same amount of rings as Tom Brady by himself. Manning! Or men slapping women, or animal abuse, or racism, or people that watch on bets, or fake friends, or anybody that supports, defends, or is a member of the Westboro Baptist Church. Things like that are just plain stupid and definitely deserve a big, fat GFY. Folks, I'm out of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Game 6. Chicago Blackhawks against the Minnesota Wild. Hunch? Chicago Blackhawks are going to win the game and clinch the series. But all 4 playoff series in hockey, minimum 6 games. Already 2 going 7. The Cindy Crosby's against the New York Rangers. My Boston Bruins against some stupid Montreal Canadiens. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.